I want to build a robot. I don't have any finished designs. I don't have a completed parts list. I've ordered a few parts, but honestly, I just have an idea. And that's why I want to document this. Start to finish, every mistake included. So if you want to watch someone figure it out in real time, stick around. My name is Steve. I've been messing around with electronics for a little bit now. I know how to solder, I've built basic circuits, and I know some of the fundamentals. But honestly, that's about it. I've never done anything at this scale before. I'm not going to be using any kits. I'm not going to use an Arduino. I'm not going to be following someone else's tutorial step by step. This is going to be an original idea from scratch. And honestly, it's going to be painful sometimes, but that's the point of this, to learn and to grow. So here's the idea. I want to make a modular robot car. It's going to have 4 wheels. It's going to have 4 motors, and it's going to have a swappable modular system. So the same physical robot can be a line follower, or it could be an obstacle avoider. Or if I want to make it remote control, it can do that. One platform and many different personalities. I'm calling it Felix. Now here's where it gets interesting and what's going to make this series different from all the others out there. I'm not going to be using an Arduino. When you use an Arduino, a lot of the hard stuff is done for you. The clock circuit, the voltage regulator, the bootloader, it's all handled for you. You write a few lines of code, you hit upload, and it works, which is great when you're starting out. But I want to understand what's actually happening. So Felix is going to be created around a PIC18 microcontroller, a bare chip, and I'm going to create all the support circuitry. The crystal oscillator, the reset circuit, the decoupling caps, and all of it. I'll program it in C and write it all from scratch. Every circuit on Felix will be something I designed, laid out in KiCad, and sent off to a PCB fabricator. It'll be hand soldered. Well, that's the goal anyways. Here's the honest part. I've never designed a PCB before. I've done some wiring on breadboards, but I've never properly laid out a PCB and sent it off to be manufactured. That's something new for me. I also haven't implemented PID before. That's the algorithm that will help Felix to drive straight and make accurate turns. And it's something I've read about, but I've never actually built. There's probably stuff that I don't know yet. In fact, I know there's stuff that I don't know yet, and that's why I'm filming this whole process. If you're in the same boat and you know some about electronics and you want to dive deeper, but you've never leaped into something this involved, then this series will be for you, and we'll be figuring it out together. In this series, we'll go over the major components that I've picked for Felix. We'll talk about the PIC controller, the motor drivers, the motors, and some of the other ICs that will be involved. During this series, there's going to be a lot of decisions to make. Some of them I might be confident about, and honestly, I'll share the ones I'm unsure about. If that sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because this is going to be a longer series, and I don't want you to miss the parts where something inevitably will go wrong. See you in the next episode.